What's going on, brothers and sisters? Tomorrow night, big fight. It's not that big a fight. It's still a big fight. It's a world title fight. It's a world title fight. So, it's Top Rank's last card, man. Their ESPN deal is up. A little scary because we haven't heard about nothing. You know what's gonna happen. So, but you know, Bob's a boss, so he'll get something done. But regardless, we're gonna talk about tomorrow night's card. So tomorrow, ZANDER Zayas, Top Rank's undefeated junior middleweight, gets his first crack at a world title. He's fighting against Jorge Garcia, 33 wins, 4 losses, 26 knockouts, puncher. And ZANDER Zayas is fighting, he's 21-0, 13 KOs. And then on the undercard as well, we got a pretty good card. We got the ring ambassador, Bruce Shoo Carrington, fighting Matthias Hayta, 12 rounds WBC interim featherweight world title. And we also got Emiliano Fernando Vargas, El General, fighting versus Alexander Espinoza. Good fight, 8 rounds, junior welterweight. And we also have Rohan Polanco, who's been looking very good, versus Quinton Randall, which is a 10-round welterweight fight. Overall, great card. I think it's a great matchup. I'm looking forward to it. ZANDER made a comment, building this fight up, that the fight with Fundora didn't happen because his team didn't want it. And I got to stop you on that, young champion. That fight didn't happen because they wanted to do the Tim Tszyu rematch, and it was only right. Fundora, reminder, Tim Tszyu was the unified champion, and when Thurman got hurt, they gave Fundora the title fight, and he only got it in 10 days. So, Tim Tszyu could have said no to Fundora. Tim Tszyu, as a champion, he could have been like, nah, bro, I ain't fighting you, bro. I'm taking an easier fight. But to save the card, he stepped up and he gave Fundora the opportunity to become a world champion on 10 days' notice. So Fundora did what was right, which was return the favor. And instead of going into a mandatory fight versus ZANDER, he chose to do the right thing, and he fought Tszyu again in the rematch, and we all know how that happened. So I think ZANDER has a big fight tomorrow. He needs a lot to prove. Perfect opponent in front of you. Somebody who's been beat 4 times, and really, if it wasn't that Jorge Garcia beat the other he beat the other undefeated junior welterweight, Conwell. If he wouldn't have beat him, he wouldn't even got this shot. So I think ZANDER's in a perfect position. Main event, Madison Square Garden. Huge opportunity for the Puerto Rican potential superstar to show us what he got, So I think that's going to be a very good fight, very good test. A guy with a lot of fights, a lot of experience. So I'm definitely looking forward to that fight. It's going to be a good card. That's the only main event. And the undercard is great. Bruce Carrington, I saw him we did a little media workout right before the Pacquiao fight. And he looked good, looked sharp. He looks pretty good for the weight. He looked tall for the weight. I don't know. I just feel, small guys are small, but he looked big for the weight. And he's been climbing the ranks fast. I'm a fan of Bruce. He hits hard. He's putting his stuff together. And he's looking like he's ready for a world title after his last couple performances. So he get another great opportunity on a big card in New York, fighting this guy, Haida. I don't know much about him, but it's a 12-round WBC interim title fight. So he gonna be ready. So that should be a good card. I like Bruce in the fight, though, just because I don't really know these guys. El General Emiliano Vargas. I personally feel like he is one of the hottest up-and-coming prospects. I've actually had a chance to hang out a lot with the Vargas family and the Vargas dynasty, so I've seen him work out a lot. I've seen him spar a lot. I've seen him put the work in, and I feel like he got the total package. I told him this personally because I've seen him at the gym. We train at Capetillo's. I've seen him spar. I've seen him spar world champions, and he did very good, So he didn't put that work in on some other world champions, But, I'm looking forward to his progress, man. He's been looking good, man. And one thing about him is just, he's been knocking these guys out. Top Rank has done a hell of a job of promoting. They've always done a great job of promoting and bringing these guys up. You know, and a lot of the times they're putting guys in front of you that you're supposed to beat. You're supposed to knock them out. But the way he's doing it is fantastic, man. He's hurting everybody, he's knocking everybody out, and he's not TKOing them. He's putting these boys on the ground. You know, he's growing into the weight. He's looking good. He works hard. He's been very busy. You know, I really like Emiliano Vargas, and I think he's going to be a big name soon. You know, this is another 8-rounder. He's slowly stepping up. If I were to guess, this probably be his last 8-rounder. If he smokes this guy, this is gonna be his last 8-rounder. And once he turns him to the 10-round fights, that ranking is gonna go high. So I could see a big 140-pound showdown between Emiliano Vargas and Keyshawn Davis. I'm calling it. Watch out. So that's a good one. And then I'm sure Rohan Polanco versus Quentin Randall will be. I'm assuming that's gonna be the first TV fight. But Polanco look good, man. That boy is strong, man. That's another guy who, you know, you got your physical fighters and you got fighters that get a lot of TKOs, but then there's a handful of them that are getting knockouts, man. Like, and when you punching shit and they going down, that's a great sign. So Polanco looked good. His last fight, he looked great. Put his punches together. You know, he's knocking a lot of guys out, but like I said, he put them down on the ground. So I think it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a good fight. It's a great card. You know, last card for Top Rank on ESPN. Not for Top Rank, just on ESPN. So, but like I said, Top Rank will get their things together. But looking forward to it. It's going to be a great fight, a great card. A lot of talent on the card for the last show. And I'm looking forward to these guys putting on performances. So it's definitely, I think everyone should tune in. If you're a fight fan, you should watch every fight. So I'll be watching. Let me know what y'all think. Like, subscribe, comment. Let's go.